What if I told you a secret marriage inside Dubai's royal family was exposed through a leaked email, and it wasn't even the most shocking revelation? That's just the beginning. Behind the glittering palaces and picture-perfect images lies a world of forbidden love affairs, hidden agreements, and betrayals that could shake a kingdom. In this video, we're diving deep into the royal scandals that Dubai doesn't want you to know about. From secret rendezvous in Europe to whispered alliances with powerful outsiders, these are the stories that turn fairy tales into nightmares. Trust me, by the end, you'll never look at royalty the same way again. Let's get started. The Golden Cage. Life as a Dubai princess. Picture this. You're a Dubai princess, surrounded by luxury beyond imagination. Designer gowns, opulent palaces, gleaming sports cars, it's all yours. Sounds like a dream, right? But there's a catch. Those golden palace doors are locked from the outside. Life as a Dubai princess is a dazzling illusion. Beneath the glittering facade of unimaginable wealth lies a harsh reality. Royal women in Dubai face strict rules and suffocating expectations. Their freedom is severely limited, with every aspect of their lives closely monitored and controlled. Princess Latifa, daughter of Sheikh Mohammed, revealed the shocking truth behind the glamour. She felt completely disposable in what she called a house of depressed women. Can you imagine being trapped in your own palace for years? It's a gilded cage, but a cage nonetheless. The constant surveillance takes a heavy toll. Princess Haya, Sheikh Mohammed's youngest wife, described the oppressive atmosphere before her escape. It feels as though the walls are closing in on me. This paranoia and fear permeate the lives of royal women, turning their fairy tale existence into a nightmare. But cracks are starting to show in this perfect facade. There's a growing sense of discontent among some royal women. They're questioning their roles, their lack of freedom, and the price they pay for their privileged status. This environment of control and confinement sets the stage for explosive situations. When a royal marriage crumbles, it becomes an international incident. The world watches as these women fight not just for their freedom, but for their very identities. So, what happens when a princess decides she's had enough? When she chooses to break free from her golden cage? That's when things get really interesting. And dangerous. Escape plans and daring getaways. When a Dubai princess decides to flee, it's not a simple walk out the door. These royal women plan escapes that are incredibly risky and complex. But what pushes them to such extremes? And how do those in power try to stop them? For these princesses, planning an escape is a dangerous game. Every move must be perfect, with failure meaning forced return and harsh punishment. It's a gamble where the odds are against them, but some feel they have no choice. Princess Latifa's 2018 escape attempt was elaborate and daring. She traveled by car to Oman, took an inflatable boat ride, and boarded a yacht heading for India. Can you imagine her heart racing as she sailed towards freedom? But her dreams were crushed when commandos captured her yacht and forcibly returned her to Dubai. Later, in a heartbreaking video, Latifa revealed she was being held captive in a villa-turned-prison. Princess Haya's escape in 2019 was just as dramatic. Fearing for her life, she fled Dubai with her 2 children. She raced against time, eventually finding refuge in the UK. But even after escaping, she faced threats, receiving messages saying, "We can reach you anywhere." These women face incredible obstacles during their escapes. They're up against cutting-edge tracking technology, international intelligence networks, and the far-reaching power of Dubai's ruling family. It's a battle of wits against a system designed to keep them under tight control. Some escape attempts end in heartbreak, while others lead to freedom, but at a great cost. Those who make it out must rebuild their lives in unfamiliar countries, often fighting lengthy legal battles for their children and their own safety. But escaping is just the beginning. When a royal divorce becomes public, it turns into international news. Suddenly, the world's attention focuses on Dubai, and closely guarded secrets of the ruling family are thrust into the spotlight. Want to know what happens when these private matters become public spectacles? Keep watching to find out. The billion-dollar battleground. Royal divorce courts. In the world of royal divorces, prenups are measured in palaces, and custody battles involve entire countries. These legal showdowns are pulling back the curtain on one of the world's most secretive royal families. When Dubai's royals split, they head to London, where judges are used to dealing with eye-watering sums of money. But even they weren't prepared for the scale of Princess Haya's divorce from Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The settlement was staggering. Princess Haya walked away with £554 million, about $720 million. The judge ordered an upfront payment of £251.5 million just for her security costs. Can you imagine needing that much money just to feel safe? And there's more. The settlement includes an annual payment of £11 million for ongoing security, potentially for life. For the children, there's a bank guarantee of £290 million for their education and maintenance. Talk about a pricey college fund. The judge didn't hold back, saying these arrangements were necessary because of the grave risk posed by Sheikh Mohammed. That's not something you hear every day in a divorce court. These high-profile cases are like a spotlight, illuminating the dark corners of royal life. Suddenly, we're getting a peek behind the palace walls, and it's not all glitz and glamour. The proceedings revealed some shocking details. There were allegations of intimidation and claims that spyware was used to monitor Princess Haya's communications. Each new detail that emerges chips away at Dubai's carefully crafted image on the world stage. These royal divorces are shaking up more than just bank accounts. They're challenging international laws, exposing state secrets, and rewriting the rules of power. The consequences stretch far beyond the courtroom doors, potentially reshaping how we view these powerful royal families. The ripple effect. Consequences beyond the palace. Dubai's royal divorces are shaking up international diplomacy and challenging assumptions about power in the Middle East. The UK-UAE relationship is on thin ice due to shocking revelations from Princess Haya's divorce case, including allegations of kidnapping and human rights abuses. British politicians are now questioning their Gulf allies. These divorces have sparked intense debate within the UAE. Dubai's image as a modern, progressive city is cracking under scrutiny. Women's rights activists are using these high-profile cases to force a national conversation about equality and personal freedom in Emirati society. The fallout is hitting Dubai's economy hard. Tourism, a crucial industry for the city, is facing new challenges as potential visitors question the reality behind the glamorous facade. Experts warn that these scandals could weaken the ruling family's grip on power as more princesses speak out and secrets come to light. In a stunning development, the British courts dropped a bombshell in 2022. The High Court of England and Wales ordered Sheikh Mohammed, Dubai's ruler, to have no direct contact with his children by Princess Haya due to coercive and abusive behavior. This unprecedented ruling strips away royal immunity and sends shockwaves through Dubai's palaces. As the world watches Dubai more closely than ever, the future of its royal family hangs in the balance. The secrets hidden behind palace walls are spilling out, and the consequences could reshape the entire region. Will Dubai's rulers weather this storm, or are we witnessing the twilight of an era? The drama is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be just as riveting. Dubai's royal divorces have exposed a world far more complex than fairy tales suggest. These high-profile splits reveal the inner workings of one of the world's most secretive royal families, uncovering a web of power, wealth, and control that's rocking the UAE's foundations. The fallout from these divorces is huge. Dubai's image as a modern desert oasis is taking a serious hit under intense international scrutiny. The world is watching closer than ever, and what they're seeing is raising eyebrows about Dubai's monarchy and its global standing. But here's the real shocker. As more princesses speak out and share their stories, we might be witnessing a major shift in the Gulf. The power dynamics within these royal families are changing fast. Are we seeing the first signs of a system cracking after generations? We can't say for sure, but one thing's clear. Dubai's royal world is in for some big changes.